Hey everybody, welcome back into Between the 20s, and we got a quick one for you here today. Obviously, I'm Bryce, joined as always, Amer, Michael Vetter. Zion Williamson debuted last night. Mike,
yeah, big time.
Amer, you guys are going to give us your takes on this. A lot of stuff happened. He played 18 minutes, but went on fire for about 3 of those. We're going to run through this real quick, figure out how these guys feel, a little rapid reaction to Zion Williamson. Can he even maybe contend for Rookie of the Year with Ja Morant being on fire? So, without further ado, we'll start over here with Amer. How are you feeling about Zion Williamson? What's your reaction to what he did last night against the San Antonio Spurs?
And just before you start talking, can you make clear your Rookie of the Year pick from our
My Rookie of the Year pick, Ja Morant. That is on par, and I still predict him to win.
And yours was?
Zion Williamson.
Mine was RJ Barrett, so
With that being said, I'm going to say this. If you're a Pelicans fan, if you're a fan of the NBA, what you saw last night should be extremely exciting. I am on the Zion hype train. He played amazing last night. He hasn't played basketball and meaningful basketball for almost a year. He's played in the NBA preseason. Doesn't really count. He was a beast in the preseason before he got hurt. And he hasn't played in the NBA, again, since preseason. It's been several months, but he just looked great last night. He didn't have that signature explosiveness that you usually see and that you saw in college and that would really made him stand out. But even without that, he scored 17 points in 3 minutes. Out of his 18 minutes on the floor, he scored 22 points. That's insanity. 7 rebounds as well. You could see this. He's just a machine at playing basketball. Clearly should have been the number 1 pick. Nothing has dissuaded me from that. A lot of people are calling him Greg Oden or a bust. Not a chance. This guy is the real deal. This guy's legit. And he can shoot threes. 4 for 4 last night. And although they gave him some space, it just means that he can hit them. And that means defenders are going to have to come up. That'll suck defenders out of the paint. And that's where he does all his work. So I'm loving this. I'm loving what I saw from Zion Williamson last night.
Definitely showed a complete game last night. A bunch of rebounds, shot from distance, shot from close in on a nice little lob from Lonzo Ball.
Yep.
But I'm happy you mentioned the word hype train because, as we know from the football season, Mike really enjoys pumping the brakes on
You
the
always got to slow
Cleveland
the
Browns.
hype train. Yes,
So,
exactly.
Might know what's coming here just based on Mike's past, but what's your reaction?
I mean, I'm not. I don't think it was a bad performance by any means. I did have 3 assists and 5 turnovers, so that ratio isn't looking too good. But his shooting percentage from 3 is. Definitely have to say that.
100%.
100%.
Tell me that's good.
That
That's
meets my standards.
70+% from the field also.
And also 2 4 from the line now. What are you talking about here? No. But in all seriousness,
what about sample size there?
very promising sign. The sample size for any of this is a small sample argument. This is what we do here. We're
11 shots is pretty good.
commentators.
4 threes is great.
You might even say he has hot hand.
Not even the best plus minus on his team,
He only played 18 minutes.
which would go to Lonzo.
He only played 18
Plus-
minutes.
plus-
Lonzo
Lonzo's played the most minutes.
Lonzo
plus
played
7
twice as many minutes.
Plus 7
as he
mark.
did.
But no, I think that what we could take from this performance is it's definitely exciting, but at the same time we have to realize that it might take a little bit of time, I think, for Zion to fully establish himself in the league, because I agree with you that the perimeter threat is really something that the teams are going to have to focus on a little bit more, but to focus on it a little bit more is a very easy thing to do. On half those threes that he made, didn't see a defender. It looked like they were playing 5-on-4 ball.
But that's because they were all sucking into the paint because they knew that they thought he couldn't shoot, and they knew that he would want to dribble drive. But he showed he doesn't have to dribble drive to be effective, which I think was a great sign.
Well, I agree. It's a good sign, but it's going to be interesting to see how the league adjusts to that. Obviously, they're not going to give him as much room on the perimeter, and he was bodied up a little bit down low. Like he had that. He had a nice. It was an offensive rebound, but the offensive rebound was off his own block
Jakob
shot.
Poeltl was 7'1". I mean, what do you expect? Zion's like 6'8". He's given up 5 inches there, and he still got. Although he got blocked, he got the rebound and then went up again and put it in.
No, I'm not. I just think that you need to pump the brakes a little bit. It was a very good performance, very promising, but at the same time, it might take Zion a little bit of time. He was my Rookie of the Year pick, and I'm gonna stick with that.
You think he's gonna overtake Ja Morant?
I'm excited to see what Zion can do. But I do think it might take a few.
Without a Ja Morant injury, not a chance.
Interesting.
Kendrick Nunn might be above him right now.
He is.
Right now.
Of course he is.
So is RJ Barrett.
All the rookies are technically above him, except for the guys that just haven't played at all.
Taco Fall.
But
I don't know.
Taco
Taco's
Fall's
a
our
goat,
god.
bro. He's like 6th most in All-Star votes from the fans in
Is
the
he
front
really?
court in the East. Yeah, he
Is
is.
he gonna make the team?
I hope so.
Probably not.
Top
All-Star
goat.
selections coming out tonight, I've heard.
Yep, All-Star selection's coming out tonight. We'll see. I actually don't think he'll make it because fans only count for 50% of the vote. So
Oh, what is it there? Coaches and players or what?
25% coaches and then 25% media actually.
Oh, media.
So,
Interesting.
but yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know
Love
about
Zion.
I don't know about you guys, but
Speaking of media votes, Derek Jeter,
Derek
I heard,
Jeter. That's
non-unanimous Hall of Famer.
that's another talk for another day. Another talk for another day. But Larry Walker got in. Congrats to Larry Walker and the all-time great Derek Jeter. But this is an NBA show, not a baseball show. For now.
I just making it.
But I don't know about you guys, but yeah, Zion showed out offensively. Great day. 8 of 11, 4 threes, very efficient. Got his own rebound off of Turtle, which is a hustle play, which I like. Showed his range. For me, the most encouraging play of the night was his somewhat over the back rebound.
Defensive
rebound.
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
over. I believe it was Davis Bertans.
Not sure.
Might have been Jakob Pertl, but shows me his knee
Big
is
explosion.
okay.
He's got
His knee is
huge
okay.
explosiveness.
That
on
to
that
me
play.
was massive.
Yeah.
To show one, the coaches, and two, to even show Zion himself that he still can do this coming off a bum knee.
Very fair. B with expert analysis as always.
I mean, I'm the injury
He's,
guy.
no, he is the associate after all. I'm the lowly analyst on the between the 20s totem pole apparently.
That's true.
I bring
We're
the
experts.
controversy and they can't handle the heat.
You just bring controversy because you like, you're
Oh,
like
love it.
Thanos.
Love it.
Chaos, man.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Chaos on the pod.
Oh, man.
What I will say about Zion, wouldn't surprise me if he leads the Pelicans to the playoffs.
Whoa!
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
You think they're going to jump the Grizzlies, the Spurs, all the Suns,
The Blazers.
the
It could happen. And I wouldn't be surprised at all. Zion's that good.
I heard
Wow.
the Blazers have been somewhat disappointing so far.
They have been. Check out our other video to
yeah.
See our thoughts on the Trailblazers.
So how many teams do they have to drop? I'm trying to find.
Four, I think.
They got to
14
jump.
teams, yeah.
They're,
The
so they're
Suns, the
currently
Blazers, the Grizzlies, and the Spurs.
the Suns.
They're not going to catch the Thunder. They're not going to catch the Thunder. The Thunder
Thunder
are
have been playing
what,
really
5
well.
games up on
Rockets
the
are
Spurs?
at the 6th.
I mean, Thunder.
No
Just
way.
kidding, I'm
Rockets
just
are
kidding,
making the
alright.
playoff. I just think Zion's been great. He was great last night. He will be great for the rest of the season.
Only 18 and a half games behind the Lake Show.
Nice. Doable.
A lot of games left,
Doable.
boys. It could happen.
LeBron, AD, and Caruso could all get hurt. You never know.
Yeah, without the GOAT Caruso, I mean, what are these guys doing?
Did you hear that's what LeBron calls him?
Of course, he is the GOAT.
What do they call him?
GOAT.
LeBron calls Caruso GOAT.
Because he is.
Because Alex Caruso is the best player in this league.
He is.
Him and Luka Doncic.
Oh, yeah. And Taco Fall.
Oh, yeah.
Thon Maker as well.
Oh, how could we forget? How could we forget? Boban Marjanovic.
Oh, man.
Or Ron Baker.
Love me some Ron Baker.
No
He's still
longer
with
in
the Knicks?
NBA. No, he's in Russia, I believe.
Where he
gotta love
belongs.
Gotta love
Not the
Wichita
NBA.
State. Wichita State, baby. Go Shockers.
We're back to when
Who
I got
are
my
these
brother and
people?
I, Doug McDermott and
He's still playing.
Ron Baker and Doug McDermott jerseys.
Dougie Buckets. He's where? He's with the Knicks now? Dougie Mc...
He was.
He was?
I'm sure you can tell why these guys like the white players so much. Hashtag relatable.
They called me Drainbow in middle school.
No, they didn't.
The arc on my shot was so high. There was one shot.
They mockingly called you Kobe.
Rainbow.
They mockingly called you Kobe.
They thought it was gonna hit the roof, but then it went in from 3.
No, but then it clanked off the rim.
No, it went in. This one went in.
Brick City from Mike Better.
It was quite a time. Middle school basketball.
But Zion Williamson certainly injecting some life down in the Bayou in New Orleans for the New Orleans Pelicans. He seems to be gelling pretty well with Lonzo Ball. B.I. Brandon Ingram playing very well.
B.I.
B.I. That's what he is, B.I.
Obviously, Drew Holiday, J.J. Redick's down there too.
I mean, J.J. told me he's
I'm
never missed the
telling you,
playoffs.
they got a
JJ's
good
never
team.
missed the playoffs.
They got a good team.
We'll see what happens, but Zion certainly looks the part of an NBA star, budding star. Not going to get ahead of myself there. And is a leader for this New Orleans Pelicans team. You're here first from Amer. Zion's going to take the Pelicans to the playoffs.
Look, I said it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not making that hot of a take
Bryce.
on this kind of show.
Bryce is the one in it for the ice cold hot takes.
Hot takes.
That was the
That's
hockey
only-
takes.
It's only for hockey.
But Zion Williamson
Funnily
certainly...
enough, a bunch of NBA teams do actually play on ice.
rinks.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson is going to take this league by storm one day. It's just a matter of when, not if. If you
coming
disagree, if you disagree, if you agree,
The train is rolling into the NBA station.
If you want to hit us up with comments, with a like, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. These links up here will guide you to all of Between the 20 social media. We got some great stuff for you. You'll know all the time when our videos are coming out. We got new ones every single week. So hit us up here if you want to talk about Zion Williamson or anything else sports related. Until then, this has been Between the 20s. Amer, Mike, and I'm Bryce. We'll see you next time.